Hey, it's Karen from 50 is the New 50 blog, and today I thought I would do a mature eye makeup look with just 4 colors in this fun little quad. And the 4 colors I'm going to use are 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And I think it's really important to realize that we have to use mattes as we age because of the different creasing and the different textures that we have to our eyelids, the different issues we have as we age. So the 4 colors I'm using today are 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And this is Pup, Zion, Sabrina, and Rigoletto. I always think I'm going to say that wrong. So the 2 shimmers and the 2 mattes. And so by using a matte shadow, we can actually avoid some of that texture that we get from those shimmers, but we still want to play with those and have fun with those. So this eye here I have done already, and over here I just have my Lashify lashes on. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I like to do is I like to just kind of prime my eyelid a little bit. So I take my Perfector sponge with a little bit of Stay Spray on it, and I just kind of get in there and I just dab my eyelid, just to kind of eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to brush in here and just kind of swipe that all over my lid just to kind of absorb any extra oils, just kind of priming that lid just with this translucent vanilla dust powder. So just kind of setting that there. All right, that's the first step. So I'm using our Eyeshadow Everything brush, which I really like. This is great for applying the matte all over our lids, for blending, and then this end is really great for getting in there and doing the detail and the creases. I'm also going to grab my Know Your Angles brow brush. I love this brush just because I can use it to apply to do my brows. I actually am using just my ash contour up there and the spoolie, but I can also use this end here, this angled end, to do our lining. So we're gonna get started. So I already prepped them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a matte. And the first matte I'm gonna use is Pup. And this is the one that I'm gonna use just kind of all over my lid. And I'm just gonna pick up some of that, and I'm just gonna kind of apply it almost like in a windshield wiper fashion, taking it kind of up above my brow bone. My brow bone is right there. And this is just a nice, soft, neutral, matte color, kind of almost, again, like another primer, just to kind of soften everything. It's not going to get into my creases. It actually makes my eyelid look way bigger than it is. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and add Zion in the corner here. This is that great, beautiful, rusty color, which I think it looks great on everybody. So I think I'll start first with this end, the bigger end of the eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to come in here in the outer corner and up. Let's add some more. And I want to come up, not only inside the crease, but up above the crease. This is going to kind of trick the eye, expanding our eyelid area, make it look like we have a little bit bigger eyelid, especially if you have more of a hooded eye. You can go actually up above your brow bone and trick the eye there. So now we're going to go ahead and we want to circular motions. I'm blending, just kind of pushing that all together. I can also take this end of it, and if I want to get a little bit more deeper color in that crease, I can dip that in to the Zion and just get right into that crease in that corner. Just get a little bit darker there. All right, I love that color. All right, now the next step is to take that shimmer. You got to be careful with the shimmers and the foils and the glitters, especially as we age, because they're going to just show all that texture. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean off my brush real quick. Where I have that Zion. All right, so I'm just cleaning off the tip of my brush, just kind of brushing off that Zion color. We're going to go ahead and dip in to that Sabrina. Now Sabrina is a shimmer, so we want to be really careful with that. So the places I'm going to use that are just right in here. I'm just going to press and pop just right in the smoothest part of my eyelid, where I can just add a little bit of that color, a little bit of that pop. I'm going to come up high on underneath my eyebrow, on my brow bone, where I can add, because it's not too wrinkly up there. I can do that. And then you can even just put just a little bit on the inside of your tear duct, down in here. I have to avoid all of this, where I would have all this creasing. I don't want to add any of that shimmer there, because it's just going to add all that texture that we don't want and that crepey look that we don't want. All right, so now for a little bit of fun, we're going to go ahead and this is Rigoletto, and we're going to use it. It is a shimmer, but I'm going to use it to add that deep, deep lining color, line my lashes, and just really make your eyes pop. Okay, so now we're going to line the eyes with that deep, beautiful Rigoletta color, and that is a shimmer. So I can just use this end of that eyeshadow brush, and we're just going to get right in there. Just put that right along our lashes. You can go underneath, really darken that up. You can also, if you want to get a little more detailed, use that angle brush and just, again, pull your eyelid out and just come right along those lashes there. Just to kind of give that really deep pop that just makes those eyes pop. Okay, so that was kind of quick, kind of easy. I'm not really the best at putting them on my eyeshadow, but I think this quad of colors is going to be great for fall, and it'll be great for all sorts of eye colors: blue, brown, green, hazel. And again, just use those 4 colors that you can get and put inside a little quad case. And if you guys have any questions at all about the brushes I used today, or the colors I used, or more about mascara beauty, you know what to do. Just message me and I can let you know more about it.